What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another War Thunder video. So we're flying out the Spitfire Mark 22. This is the same plane that I recently featured in my potato aim video. And in the comment section, one of you guys asked that I could upload a full-length video and rather than just the highlight. And I thought, well, I could try it out. I could give it another shot. And we got, of course, everyone's favorite map, New Guinea. Everyone loves this map, don't they? Especially those of you who are flying American and British planes. I can't even say that with a straight face. Oh my gosh, this map. I don't think people would complain as much about this map if we didn't get it as often as we do. You know, if you fly Japan, this is what you get most of the time. And when I fly US or Britain, this is a map I get, I would say about 25% of the time, maybe 20% of the time. And it's always a huge challenge because Japan gets an air start and you have to start on the runway. And as usual, I start off with a side climb off to the left of the American runway. Just try to get to altitude and try to do whatever I can to start eliminating these planes. I mean, we did get up here a little bit. We got some jets in here, R2Y2s, P-80s. Of course, they have N1Ks, which are always a huge pain in the ass. And they also have the recently added Ki-83 heavy fighter for Japan. I wasn't that concerned with the Ki-83 because I've flown it. And it's a good plane, but it's not great. I'll be doing a video on that very soon. So while the R2Y2 and the N1Ks are off to my right and at a much higher altitude, I see this J7W1 who's just down here minding his own business, cruising along. But, well, we got to interrupt him, right? Unless, of course, the F8F is going to take him out. And, of course, they don't, because guys with 4 cannons can't kill each other. Are you kidding me in a head-on? What are these guys doing? Somebody point these guys to Orange Doom's head-on tutorial, will you? So we're going to just go head-on down here and say hello to the J7W, and he seems to be focused on the Bearcat in front of him. Blissfully unaware that I'm about to wreck his ass with my 4 cannons. As the J7 begins to maneuver, I pull up, I abort the dive. I know that I'm going to either end up ripping, or I'll just miss him completely, and I'll end up probably ripping when I try to correct myself. So, just pitch up, roll over, and re-dive. Simple boom and zoom tactics here. P-80 sees what's going on, he's coming in to help. But we don't need his help, do we? Nah. We got 4 cannons. See, we can manage that. Even me being potato aim half the time, we can manage that, but no shit. Everyone's above us. This isn't good. So, up we go. We have to climb at this point. We have a side climb off to the left side a little bit, out towards the ocean. And just let them come to us. And speak of the devil, we have an N1K who's been able to track us down. He's closing 3 kilometers. Just watching my speed. Just letting this guy come right to me. Just baiting him in. We split S. As he gets closer, we're going to do a little bit of a turn. We're going to get into him into a little bit of a rolling scissors. Just let him come around. There we go. As he loops right over in front of me, I end up pulling the trigger and taking a nice chunk out of his tail and his right wing. At the time, I only noticed the right wing crit on the screen, because that's all the War Thunder registered. But as I saw this in instant replay, I saw that the tail itself, the elevator, got crit as well, and he ends up going down. He just can't pull out of that. I tried to warn the Tempest not to shoot him, because I created my want to kill, and the plane actually ends up going down before I can finish typing. I wasn't expecting him to go down at that moment. Next up, we have the Ki-83. This is a new Japanese heavy fighter that was introduced in patch 1.57. It's a good plane, but it's not a great plane. My advice to combat this is to get above it if at all possible. And if you can't, if you're in a situation like I was with the N1K, just use that rolling scissors and split S maneuver. And believe it or not, you can actually combat this thing quite effectively. The Ki-83, if it doesn't have altitude advantage, it really has no advantage over you. If you're in an excellent plane like a Spitfire or a Bearcat or a Tempest, for example. So we got 2 guys left. The KD3's down. Now let's go find the other one. Several minutes of climbing later and a blind hunt, and we finally found the KD3, who has wisely been climbing. If you're in a KD3 and you aren't climbing, you have no shot against anything. I'm in a bit of a pickle because I've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left of fuel. This is because I took the minimum amount of fuel. I sacrificed flight time for maneuverability, and that maneuverability is going to come in handy here. As the KD3 predictably comes head-on, I simply turn around and try to go after him. I actually expected him to keep going straight, but he wisely turns off. Believe it or not, I've seen a lot of people just continue going straight and got a number of kills in. Here we go. Potato aim engaged. Just get a good laugh out of this. Oh my god. There we go, we got a flare. Got a minute worth of fuel left. Come on, burn up already. Fuel tanks. Yeah, that's gone. The KD3 is nothing but a flying fuel tank. So if you ignite a fire on him, he's done. It's pretty simple. As of course, if you can actually hit the damn thing. You know, potato aim and all. Yeah. I'd like to blame it all on the clouds, but I really can't. I really can't blame it all on the clouds. That is just horrible marksmanship on my part. Look at that, 50 seconds worth of fuel. It doesn't get much closer than that. Despite not being in a jet, I still managed to get top place with 3 kills. Not too shabby, I would have to say. So with 3 kills, I managed to bring in just over 7,000 in vehicle research and just under 67,000 lines. Not too bad. And guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Take care, guys.